It's better now. Hi. Let me organize something here.
What?
I'm on live already. Hi guys. Hi guys. Let me just organize something here because I wasn't ready for this, but actually we're here, and as the title is very clear, we already on the beginning of second semester of 2021. So we still have the question until today, but I think today this live will be different, and we have a good news. I think we have a good news today because I was watching the news and reading more comment about borders. These borders can't be open. I think can be open in September. You know, it can't be open in September because by now many things are getting different, and they already start vaccinating the whole the main province here, Beijing. So the project is to vaccinate Beijing until the end of May, and after this they will start vaccinating other province. They already start vaccinating other province as well. So once they finish all the province, then there is no risk no more. It means they can't reopen in September. So for now, the question is for those who still waiting to come in China in March. We in March already. It's just 1 week. Is missing 1 week. The end of this week, we go to March 1st, and it's clear that the border will not be open in March for students, even for workers, because they're still vaccinating people. But September is possible because of Beijing. They already start vaccinating Beijing, and every day they vaccinate almost, at this time, is 200,000 people. But by the next, I think by the end of next month, I think this number will go to 1 million people every day. If they vaccinate 1 million people every day, they want to finish in the end of May. So the end of May, they will vaccinate almost 20 million people because Beijing is a province with almost 20 million people. Then after the vaccinating Beijing, I think they have to start on Shanghai, Guangzhou, I think those big cities, Chengdu. Then when they finish the cities with more population, they will start on those small province and small cities. After they finish, they will reopen the border, I think so. But the probability to reopen the borders this year is only in September. It's only in September because of vaccination process. This is the main point. So I hope you can be patient because I was reading the news, and now they are having more, like, they are being more specific. They're being more specific. I think next week or next month, something good they will announce. They will announce something good because China was having a lot of cases of COVID-19, and less than 1 month. That was like the beginning of January. We opened a new year, and they figured out some cases in China, imported cases and some local cases. Then less than 1 month, there is no high risk of areas like with cases in China. So they vaccinate everybody. They got control of coronavirus in China. So they already announced that there is no risk inside of China. You can travel anywhere. You can go anywhere. And the people now are accepting vaccine, the Chinese vaccine. Some of them, they were afraid to take the vaccine from the beginning. until today, we still have some Chinese people like they don't want to take vaccine. They really don't want. So, but now things are getting different. So if they vaccinate people, if more people accept this vaccine until the end, before September, I think because Beijing will finish in May, from May to September, that is May, July, almost 4 months. Yes, then we still have 4 months until September. Then it's enough time. It's enough time to finish the whole China because the big provinces are the main point now. Finish those big provinces, then touch small cities. After this, there is no big risk in China no more. There is no high risk, and they can just decide to open the borders for you guys. And I think that's good news. Hope you guys this time don't don't be so sad. Let me. Some people are saying a comment here. Hi guys, and oh, last time this guy he messed the life. That's okay. It's okay. That's happened. Even this life, I didn't announce, but I decided to do it because I already know. Like at this time, some people they are online and they really want to listen something. They really want to get update, get more details about China. That's why I decided to do it. But yeah, of course. There is a good news this year. This year, it can be in September, the only way, but it will not be in March because it's just 1 week. Then we'll start next week. We will start another semester of classes. So if you guys, if you already know, there is no way that you can come in 1 week. They announce everything and allow people to come. So if until today they didn't say anything, it means this semester you guys will miss this semester, the whole semester. But I think this is the only way that they still have to do it to prevent more cases in China. So next week we start the classes. The whole China will start classes. Students will be allowed to come back to campus again. So the traffic in China will increase because of when people they leave their home, when they come to the school, to the campus, they use the subway, they use a bus, some of them the airplane, they travel, and it's almost the I think almost maybe 500,000 people, and they go to the school when 500 million. I think 500 million because we are talking about 1 billion, 1.5 billion people, and yeah, I think 500 million students they go back to school, and if they come back to school, some cases will increase this time. If cases increase by next month, it means they still need the 5 months to control these cases because of what? Of a high traffic on the bus stations, on the subway stations. People they in China when they travel, is the traffic is huge. Then if they reopen the borders now, that will be more traffic, like students that are already in China, and those like you guys overseas. So I think they're now ready to reopen now. So the classes will start next week, and I think the end of this period, after 6 months, people will go back home. And in September, students will come back in campus. Then they have to reopen the border. And I think until that time, they are ready to at least control the pandemic, still control. And until that time, they will have more vaccine. They will have more like a security guard and like can control people or reduce avoiding people like to walk. I'm trying to read some comments here, and we still need to get patient. But this is the good news that I have today. It's something that I was reading in some channels, Chinese channels, and I'm like, wow, I have to update my people. I have to let them know that they don't need to be sad because of this semester is starting. We will start next week. Then since you guys you're not able to travel, and many people they feel like if the class already start and we still not able to come, it's mean it's not gonna be this year. It can be in September because of this process that I'm explaining. Now people are vaccinating, getting vaccinated more. So someone is saying like UK, Canadians, and some students they are allowed to be back. No, I don't think so. But there is one university, that the only university that the government gave him permission to invite all the students, and they came back. So in September, the only number of people that will come back maybe some university or some school, if they don't reopen the border for the whole country, like to come to China. Some university I think will be able to invite some student to come, and I hope you are lucky enough to be on the list. This is not official, but this is the only way they can do to reduce the numbers of students outside of China, instead of waiting until the time they feel that this is the perfect time to reopen the border. So in September, some schools, some university, I think they're still preparing like negotiation, how they can negotiate with the government or convince the government to give them permission to invite you guys to come back. So my friend is a fresh student, went to Canada on February 2nd. Yes, they have people, different countries, they have different policy, different ways to rule or to maintain security in the country. Countries like Canada, UK, United States, they have different ways to, like, the government, they don't decide just like anyway. So it's different. China, they decide to maintain, like, to close the border because of huge population. Even some countries now, they allow people to travel, they allow people to go there or go back. It's like, I don't know what's going on in China, but this is the only thing that they can do for you guys. But yes, if you guys can call, I don't know if everybody here is a student, but if you guys can call your school, because the class will start next week. I think they already sent in the group a message that they to reopen the new semester. So you can ask them how they feel, like how things is going on. I think they will let you guys know that next semester, not this one because it will start next week. Next annual academic, it can be better. It can be better. More people will be able to come back to China. Some workers and some students, I think so. Some students as well, because by the end of this year, it must be official that the borders are open. So the only thing that we still need to wait, I think another 6 months. I think it's another 6 months. You guys just gotta wait another 6 months. I'm trying to read some comments here because last time I wasn't able to read comments, and today I'm able. And I was like, what's going on here? Some, maybe I was thinking is something was happening, but actually it's just the screen that I wasn't like familiar with. So let me read another comment here. One of my friend did also not back. Another friend wanted to go, but during the different variants of code, not called the Canada borders. Yes, it must have some other issues. Yeah, of course, they got rules. Like until this time, we still have restrictions. We still have a restriction, but and as a China big country, the way it is, they really need to be serious like this, because if they don't like put some restriction people to come, they have people that they really just want to come to China for fun, and coronavirus still exists, and they don't want to import more cases. If they don't want to import more cases, we need to wait. Maybe another 6 months. Everything will be better. Everything will be better because by the end of May, the whole Beijing will be vaccinated. From May to September, we still have 4 months. They can finish the whole China because from this time they already start vaccinating other province as well. And every day for each city, they want to vaccinate maybe 1 million people every day. And it means by the end of September, they can vaccinate the whole China and allow some people to come. Even if they don't vaccinate the whole China, they must allow some people to come to China. Maybe it's some students or some workers, but they must open the border for some people. So, and we know that it's possible for students. We just need to be patient. We just need to be patient. Then today, I was reading the news and I decided to make this live to tell you guys. So, hope you guys are enjoying what I'm saying, because this is the only information that I can provide at this time, because I have to go and read news and come here to make a live or make a video to tell you guys. But until today, I don't have any information that is clear, that is official, that say is the border will be open at that specific time. So the only thing that the guys that we still always taking always paying attention with the news, we can predict that the border can be open in this time or that particular moment. So, and all my friends that I was asking them what they think about this, like China still closing the border until today, and they're giving me the same answers. They always say, bro, it's clear that it will not be this year, it can't be in this year, but seems like since they want to finish first vaccinating the whole China, so I think before September they can be open the border. So it's like, yes, we still need to wait. Someone is saying, do you think Chinese borders could be open in Beijing first and then in other cities? Of course, they can decide to reopen the borders some specific part of countries, because if they allow everybody to come in China and use any province, like you come to China from Chengdu, from Guangzhou, from Beijing or Shanghai, that I think it will be hard for them to control all the imported cases, because once they announce that the border are open, cases will increase, cases will come. It's really, we have to we know that once they announce that case will be open as our borders are open, cases will increase. If cases will increase, it means they have to be very, very specific which city you can go if you want to come to China, to avoid more cases or the whole China. So they can just decide to open the borders only in Beijing. Then from there, you will be in quarantine for 14 days. Then they allowed you, then after you release, you can go to your city. I think they can do that. But I don't know if they have enough space to keep all the foreigners in Beijing, because Beijing is already a huge province with almost 20 million people. But it's possible. More question, guys. More question. If you have questions here, I think it will be better to talk like this instead of everything come from my mind, because sometimes I don't think like the way you guys expect me to say, like what you guys want to hear. Yeah, but it's possible. It's possible to reopen the borders just a specific province like Beijing or Guangzhou. Guangdong province. Then everybody will be there in quarantine until they realize that yes, there is no imported cases, and from there you can go to your province. I think this is the only way they can do it this year. because September is the only time they can try. If they don't do it in September, it means they only can try next year. So just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. If you're a student, just be ready for this semester. Will start next week. Classes will continue online, and you have to pay your internet. I already made a previous video. Like I made a video talking about it. Just buy your internet. Make sure your smartphone is working well. Your computer is cool. Then attend the classes instead of like quit or give up, because we still have a long way to go. And since they provide all the content online, you can just read what you understand and go for exams, and you can graduate as well. But for medical students, those who are studying medicine, it's hard for them, but that's life. This is the problem that everybody's facing until today. Let me read another question here. Do you think people doing master will be allowed first in undergraduate, some PhD? Also, do you think people who science majors will be right first? Bro, this question is so, yes, I get it. But imagine they reopen the border only for master students, because we have more undergraduate students than masters or PhD students. So they can choose or pick as well. I think so. But once they say the borders are open, it means every student can come to China. But they can be specific only for PhD as priority, because there are less people. And since there are less, they will just try with PhD students to see if the imported cases are increasing or there is no cases coming overseas. So it's possible when they reopen the border, there will be the first month only undergraduate student, or maybe master student, or maybe only PhD students. It's possible as well. This question is really interesting. Interesting. It's really interesting. Do you think higher ranking university will be allowed earlier? Yeah, of course, of course. They have in life, even in life, we still need to prioritize things with more value. So it means they have a school that they only have 500 international students that are overseas, and they still have some university that they have almost 3,000 international students. So it means if they allowed those small university to invite all the students to come back, it means they're not doing like what they should do. So they should allow those university with the high ranking to invite all the students as soon as possible, then to see what they can do, if they still need to leave the borders open or close it, because I think they can open the border for a certain period, then they'll decide to close it later if they see that the cases are increasing. It can happen as well. So we just gotta be ready, and we hope we have enough lucky to be first, because they can just say all the university from Beijing, the students that who start in Beijing can come now, or maybe all the students that start in specific university, yes, you guys can come now. Then other people, you still need to wait 1 week or 1 month, then you guys will be able to come as well. It can happen. It can happen. No, bro. Thank you as well. Like I'm just here trying to make people feel more like they have people that there is no guide. They're still looking for information online. There is no information, and since I'm here, I know like I can explain some according to what what I'm facing here. I can explain what's going on here as well. So I think we still have one question here. I came here, so you came late, so it's possible call student in the middle. Oh, if it's possible to call student in the middle of this semester, I think it's impossible, because look, every year China only can open the border twice and allowed people coming in China in March and in September. Imagine, since we have this situation, this pandemic. So if you can't come in March, the only possibility to come in China can be in September. I don't think they will reopen the border in May, then allow people to come, or maybe they reopen the border in October, then allow people to come. I don't think so. If they didn't reopen March, the only possibility to reopen the borders can be in September. So I think it's not gonna happen. I don't like to get specific, but no, but yes, it's happened. But yes, if you guys are student and you want to come now, it's not. I think it's impossible to just tomorrow they say yes, the border are open, you guys can come, because we in March, we in September. Next week will be March 1st. Then of course, if we already in March, can you just like, can they decide to announce on like maybe 5 days later? No, I don't think so. So they should already say it now. They should already invite you guys now or allow you guys now. If they didn't, it means only in September. So you still need to wait 6 months to see what's gonna happen. So we still have one question here. Let me see. He studied in Tsinghua. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce well these names. Tsinghua University, I think, and he's a master student. So I need to do my research. Do you think that it's a lot? I'm from Spain, and yeah, and it's like they can't reopen the borders for specific country. Imagine they allowed the people from Pakistan, then they don't allow people from India. If they allowed people from United States and they don't allow people from Canada, that will be some misunderstanding. So to avoid this, they must make sure that they can't control all the cases that are coming outside overseas. Then they will reopen the border for everybody. So no matter where you're coming from, once they announce that the borders are open, you guys will come. You will be able to come, even if you are from Spain, from Australia. You will be able to come. So just let's get patient. Let's be patient and wait. They put us late to registration and say that they will resist it wanting to go to China. That's kind of weird because of kind of letting know like it's going to. So yes, they have the schools, university that they really don't get in touch with students. So even if you call them, if you let them know, like if you want to ask something, they'll never reply. But we still have some university that they're always in touch with students. If you email them, they will reply, but it can take some time or some days, but it's happened at this time. Many of those leaders, managers, many of them like they don't have enough patience to talk with students overseas. They only focus on students in campus. So just be understand. That's understandable. Yeah. But after you guys come here in China, oh, someone is asking me how often do I go on live. So actually, this is my second live, and actually I can do it like once per week. We can go every Friday, every Saturday. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I can start from next week doing live every Saturday. Is that okay for you guys? Maybe. I think it will be good if we go on live every Saturday. Then I know many people here, they don't subscribe, they don't give me that support that is enough, that is necessary to continue. That's why sometimes even if I have some information, I feel like no, I still have my stuff to start. I gotta read some news too. I gotta do my business, my stuff. Then instead of come on YouTube because YouTube is taking too much my time. But I'm here to help everybody explaining things that are going on in China. As soon as like I get any information, I always will take my time and make another video for you guys. Don't worry about it. So I think Saturday is, since almost people are free. Yeah, yes. I think every Saturday, because from next week I'll be more busy because of classes, right? So from Monday to Friday I'll be in class, I will be having class. But every weekend I can just decide to explain what happened in that week. So every Saturday we can go on live, or maybe Sunday. But Sunday is a day that many people, they want to prepare for the next week. So I think every Saturday it's enough. It's enough. Something was dropping here. So more questions. Making, like, if you guys still have some questions, it's better for me to continue, explaining. So okay, of course. And if you have some guys or some people that they didn't subscribe to this channel, they don't know about this channel, invite them. They'll having more information, more details about borders, so we can build a community. I hope you guys, many of you guys, when you'll be allowed to come back to China, when you guys will be in China, you can come to my city. I can travel. I hope I can travel and meet many of you guys, and I hope it's gonna happen. I hope one day we can be together. But this is life. This is life, and since coronavirus appeared in this world, many things changed, and many guys they're having, some of them, they're having addictions, but it's life. Just be strong enough, and it's about to finish. We already have the vaccine. Back in the time that we couldn't even solve, like, finish the cases in the countries, but now I think any country can just vaccinate their citizen in 1 month and finish all the cases in the country. Even though we still have some countries with cases and with no vaccine, but actually there is no problem with coronavirus no more. We need just to give it time and to take the vaccine. Yes. So if you guys have more questions, I'm here to answer. And if we don't have question, maybe I still will need to continue for more 10 or 20 minutes. Then I have to sleep as well, because I'm still working hard these days and I have a lot of things to do. But as I was saying, is next week the classes will start. Prepare your stuff. Then everybody must be updated. Always come to this channel and check it out. If we have a new video, go and check and leave your comment, leave your question. Is really important for me. So in March, no one will be allowed to come in China. Even I think some workers will be allowed to come in China the next week. So from next week, you still have 6 months to prepare your stuff, to organize your documents, everything that is necessary to come to China, to take all the test, the test, coronavirus test. And I think in September, some university will start calling or sending message like, you guys are able to come, but we still be surprised as well. We can go, we can just realize that even in September we're still not able to come, or you guys are still not able to travel, but it's possible for the government to reopen the border in September, because of this process of vaccination is so fast now. It's so fast. 1 million people per day, and every city now are getting vaccinated. More Chinese are accepting the vaccine now. So if they're able to take the vaccine, it means by the end of September, I think, yeah, there is no COVID in China no more, then you guys can be allowed to come. Yes. So there's a vaccine in China now. Yes, yes. We still have vaccine. We have a vaccine since I think like January 1st of 2021. They that was official that China was like using this vaccine for public use. So anyone could just go to the hospital and take the vaccine. But until now, we don't have the price. We don't know if we need to pay or if the vaccine is free. But Chinese people, some of them, are refusing to take the vaccine. But now more people are taking this vaccine, so it means it's more safe. It's getting more serious. Many cities now are always vaccinating people. Once they finish, the borders will be open. So let's keep patient. Let's continue like reading the news. Then until they announce that the borders are official open. So I think it's enough for today. If you guys have more questions, I'll give 10 minutes. Then I'll end the live because I really need to do something as well. But if there is no questions, I think yeah, that was enough. Any open when China opened the borders for an student. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Like I was saying, they have some people that are just coming now, and I think they need to review this live. But let me give more details now about student. We still have 1 week to start this semester. So this semester will start next week. In March, students will not be able to come. It's clear, because if they decide to allow you guys to come in March, they should let you guys know already by now. So it means students, they only can come in September because of vaccination process. People are getting vaccinated in China, and Beijing is vaccinating 1 million people per day. It means in 20 days they can finish this. By the end of May is the time, the deadline. The end of May, they'll vaccinate 20 million people in Beijing. After they finish vaccinating the whole Beijing, they can look at a province and vaccinating more people. By the end of this year, I mean, the end of this semester until September, many universities can announce that they can invite students to come to China. It can happen. So some province maybe will be priority, or some university will be priority. I don't know if they will pick some countries like this country can come or this country don't. I don't know if it will happen, but it's possible as well. If your country will have many cases by that time, it's possible to not be on the list of countries that will come, or will people are allowed to come or travel to China. So the only thing I can say, in September some students can come because of what in China there is no high risk of getting infected. There is no coronavirus no more. We still have some cases, but it's something that in 24 hours they can just vaccinate those people and finish. Then this is the only thing you guys gotta be like updated, and make sure that your laptop is working, your smartphone is working, you have internet, because after next week classes will start. And this is the news for today. This is the reason that I decided to make this live. So I want to make more live every weekend. So every Saturday, maybe from now, because this is the second live, I think every Saturday I will start making live and coming with the news in this channel. So I hope I'll be alive until the end of this year to keep update you guys and give all the details you guys need about Chinese border. But apart from this, I don't have more information to provide. I don't know when the borders will be open, but we're still looking like the graphic of coronavirus and see the reaction of the government, how they care about students overseas. Now they're really giving like more pressure. They are working hard to allow people to come, because I think China is one of the countries, that the biggest country, that is not allowing students to return. So, and they don't want this to continue. You know, they don't want this to continue. So if they want to open the borders, they have to make sure that they can control all the cases, because once they announce that the borders are open, people coming in China, some will use train, high speed, bus, taxis, and in campus will be some cases on the street and supermarkets. So they already know. So they have to take care of all these cases, and to reduce the number of cases, you guys must find everybody here already vaccinated, so it's impossible to infect them, so to transmit or to contagion or to spread the virus. So this is the fight that they have, the task they have, vaccinating everybody, then allow people to come. Yeah, there is no question no more, and more 5 minutes, then let's finish, because I still need to do something. Any question else? Anyone else have a question? Something that I need to explain? If no, I think I see you guys on my next video, or maybe on the live. I'll see you guys on next Saturday. I'll make another live. So vaccine, I was saying, they already have vaccine and they're still vaccinating people. Every day they vaccinate. They in Beijing, they can vaccinate 1 million people. And Beijing is a province with 20 million citizens. Then the government say they will finish by the end of May. From now, they have March, April, and May. They'll finish vaccinating the whole Beijing. After that, they'll touch another province. They'll start vaccinating other province. And in September, I think that like 50% of Chinese population will be vaccinated. If 50% are vaccinated, it's possible to reopen the border, allow some student, maybe undergraduate student or master student or PhD student only. They can pick, they can see according to which number is more important or priority to start the classes or next academic year. So so we forgot about March. Yes, of course. Like if you guys should come in March, they should already let you guys know that yes, you can come in March, you can travel in March. But is missing 1 week for next month. It means like there is no way, But September is possible. September is possible because of the speeding, like the speeding to vaccinating people. More people are getting vaccinated. Yeah. So questions. If there is no questions, I really need to sleep or do something. I mean, questions, please. And oh my God. Yeah. So guys, if there is no questions, I really appreciate you guys. And if they can admit it. Oh, this question I've already answered, but I know this person just came now. I was saying it's almost impossible to call people on the middle of semester because of what? In China, when they reopen the borders, is only in March and September. Every time when they call people, or even your scholarship, you know, if you're a student, you already know you only can come in China in September or maybe in March because of spring, how they call, like spring students and autumn students. So it's really hard for them to reopen the border in May or maybe in October, then allow people to come, unless they is the only way they can do to reduce the number of students overseas. I think they can do that, but it's not like I don't know. I don't know about this question. I really don't know, but it can happen. It's possible as well, but not now. Not now, because they still need to vaccinate more people. They still need to vaccinate more people. So once they finish at least 50% of the whole China, I think in September, some people will be able to come. Some, maybe workers, will be able to come to China. So I hope you guys are lucky to be on this list of people that will be allowed to come in China. And yeah, that's all. So guys, do you guys still have questions? I don't know, like, can I wait another 10 minutes or finish the live? Because I really want to answer more questions, and I know it's really important. You guys need someone that to explain what's going on in China. So that's me. That's me here. Yeah, yes. But I think it's not gonna happen no more, because like going on lockdown again, unless they when they reopen the border. But it will happen maybe because of students that they're at home, they have to come back to campus. And during this process, the traffic will increase. And imagine students using train, bus, high speed, taxis, then they will come back to school, and many of them will just get infected on the way. So it means the whole student that will come in campus, we can be in lockdown in campus. It's possible, but not the city or something like this, because there is no high risk in China no more, like city with the high risk. All the cities, they have less than 10 cases. You can travel, you can go there. Then in China, we have less than 100 cases, the whole China. So it means it's safe. It's really safe. And even if you get infected, like in 1 week, maybe they can take care of this. Like you can get vaccinated in the first day when they realize. Then I think nobody dies no more. Nobody dies in China no more by COVID. I mean, yeah. So guys, if you guys have more questions, let me know, because I'm always repeating this, but it's really important to answer more questions, as many I can, because sometimes I have to answer those questions on the comment section for each videos that I upload, and sometimes it's too much work. And until now, the community is so slow. It's so. How about the students who get admission in this? Oh, for those students who get admission in March, of course, they will not come in March. They can come in September. It's okay. The admission, you can get it in March, then you can come in September. I still remember when I came in China, I was like I was about to come in September, but I came in China in December. So it's possible. You can just come in September. It's okay. There is no problem with your admission notice. Or they can update your admission, like, yes, now you must come in September, take this one. So it's okay for them. It's normal. So don't worry about your admission. And if you should be here in China by March, like in March, the government knows what's going on. If you're not here, even if you are a CSC student, it's okay. There is no problem with your scholarship. If the visa expired and you can renew your visa before you come in China, just go to the consulate or the embassy, and they will give you another visa. By the time when they see that, yes, the borders are open and you have enough reason to come in China, yes, you renew your visas. There is no problem with the visas. There is no problem. You can renew your visas. But now at this time, I think it's a little bit hard to get a new visa. But yes, you can renew your visa. You can have another admission. They can just print another admission for you, and you can take it. It's okay. There is no problem. More questions? This live will go with 1 hour as well. I think 1 hour, and I'll finish because 1 hour is enough. Yeah, bro. Thank you a lot. Because living in China, I'm alone in China. I left my family. I left my mom. I left my brothers. I'm studying computer science here, and I'm living in China almost 3 years. For 3 years, I'm here. I'm able to speak Chinese now, like not so fluent, but I can speak Chinese. And I decided to like start this channel to talk about borders, helping people that they're stuck outside. So you can come to this channel if you are new here. Consider a subscriber. You can come to this channel and find many information about borders. I missed that the China changes something about the borders policy for students. Wow, this guy just came now, and we still have 10 minutes maybe. Yes, about borders, as I was saying, this question I'm just answer this because it just came now. And if you need to get more update, if you need to understand what's going on, maybe you can review the whole life. But to just summarize, there is no way to come in March, like for students, because of it's just 1 week the class will start. Then if you want to come, or if they will allow people to come in China, it will be maybe in September. It's possible because of vaccination. They're still vaccinating more people, and in Beijing it's priority now, and they will finish vaccinating the whole Beijing by the end of May. Yes, by the end of May. So once they vaccinate the whole province of Beijing province, they will touch another province, and by the end of September, I think 50% or 60% of China will be, or Chinese citizens or Chinese people will be vaccinated. It means they can open the border for some universities, or for some countries, or for some type, like some students, maybe undergraduate or master or PhD students, because the number of international students overseas is really huge. It's huge, and they will have to reduce. They can't be closing the borders for 2 years, and even PhD students, some of them, they could just come. They are less than one thing. They are less than like 50,000 or something. So if maybe they're just 1,000 people or 2,000 people that they're doing PhD in China, they could just allow them at least. But even PhD students, they're not allowed to come in China. So yes, and if it's free or we need to pay to get the vaccine, until now we don't know the answer of these questions. But the government decided to give this vaccine free for a temporary time, a short time. They decide to give this vaccine for free to give more like a confidence to people. Like people until now, some of them, they don't want to get the vaccine. So if they need to pay to take the vaccine, this process will take more time. So it's free for Chinese people now. It's official. It's free for them for a short period until when they vaccinate, until I think the whole China. Then if you get your coronavirus after that period, maybe you need to pay. But for foreign, we think that yes, for foreign, we need to pay. I think we need to pay, but it's not official until now. But I saw a news that one of American, I think last week, the first foreign in China who took the vaccine, I think he didn't pay. He was just saying that yeah, we can trust the vaccine or something like this. But I didn't see he talking about prices. So there is already foreign people here that are taking this vaccine. So If they didn't comment about prices, it means I think it's free for everybody for now. But I think next year it will cost. It will have some price, something. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I know, like I have to always get people update, and you know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I know many people, they tell me like, bro, what you are doing is really important, like for us, because we sometimes get in touch with our school, like we call our leaders, our managers, they don't even pick up the phone, they don't even let us know like when we'll be able to come to China. But once we get your channel, like once I knew about your channel, I'm always updated. I know what's going on. I know, like, yeah, you always give me the insights that I need to be updated. So I'm doing just my best. And if you didn't subscribe to this channel, subscribe, give me that thumbs up, like a like on this live or something. Yes, and let's keep. I'm building the community. I hope you guys, when you graduate, you can come to. When you'll be able to come to China, we can meet each other. Like, I want to have more friends in China as well. So that's the purpose. That's my purpose. More questions, please. More questions. You still have questions? There is no question. If there is no question, I need to do something. But if you guys still have some questions, you still have 3 minutes. You guys have some questions? More questions, please. No? Students, I didn't see workers on this live. So, I mean, every time when I'm talking about borders, I'm only talking to students. I didn't know about it because many workers are quiet today. They don't even ask about borders. Wow. Okay. Okay, guys. If there is no questions, then it means it's clear. So in March, the border will remain closed. But in September, they have a 50% of possibility that they will reopen the border for some students because of vaccine. They already have it. People are taking, and it's fast. 1 million people daily. It's like they can finish the whole China before the end of this year. If they finish vaccinating the whole China before the end of this year, maybe in December, some people will be able to come in China. It's possible. So we still need to wait another 6 months to realize and to see if students will be able to come in September. If your admission is in March and they can call you in September, then update your admission notice from September instead of March. So it's fine. It's okay for them. So for you guys, 6 months. After 6 months, you will understand what's going on. They have to let you guys know what's going on. So if you guys are here in this live and you didn't subscribe, I'm begging on you, please subscribe to this channel. Give me that support that is necessary to continue doing such like this live. And every Saturday, I will make a live with you guys. I'll be in live, and I hope you guys enjoy, like, come on live every Saturday, like 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. from 8 to 10 p.m. So this is the life for today. I think it's enough. I'm a little bit tired. I have to relax and organize my stuff to sleep. So if you guys still have more questions, maybe we can remain next week and talk about it. And I hope Everything's gonna be fine. I hope you guys are healthy. Don't get coronavirus, because if you get infected with COVID-19, to come in China will be hard for you to get the visa, even to just buy the ticket and come, because once you're infected, it's really hard to trust, like, yeah, this guy, like, so avoid being in public or like get any disease that like can affect you to come to China. So that's my message, like that's my advice. So buy your internet, your smartphone, and make sure your computer is working for this next semester that is starting next week. After this period, they can announce that the borders will be open in September because of vaccination. So take the vaccine in your country, and if you got the proof, you can just print, and maybe they accept other vaccine as well. So once the borders will be open, I hope you guys get in touch with me. We meet each other, and that's all. Thank you so much. My name is Marinai. Subscribe to this channel if you didn't, and have a nice day. Bye.